Back in Week 6, the Titans lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Jaguars. Can Jacksonville sweep the series? Find out next on Madden NFL 22.
Our NFL friends up north are busting out the sweatshirts and blankets, but not us. TIAA Bakefield is pretty idyllic tonight, almost perfect, as we say hello from Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. It's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done. But the most important thing for them now is to make it to the postseason in one piece.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Off the play fake. Alexander eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Alexander. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sims. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely...
Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll outbreak from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, Alexander. There's another one complete to Chenault. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Alexander. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this. Navy gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it now with Robinson. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Fights him off. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Alexander. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Off the play fake. Alexander. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. There's Robinson showing the flash. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long out.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars... Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Alexander. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run again here with Robinson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, Alexander. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Alexander. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. To throw on 2nd down, Alexander.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And, Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharings.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Alexander eluding the pressure right. And Shark calls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVista Chenault with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Alexander.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on 1st down. Alexander. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but It's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Robinson into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Robinson again. And this time he is in. James Robinson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Jaguars had 6. They'll run on first down. Robinson credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Touchdown! DJ Shark. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jags have put this one to bed. And here in the fourth. On first down, Robinson. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Davis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Jaguars tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Titans, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.